Peace, prosperity, and abundance, family. Peace, prosperity, and abundance. First of all, happy Leo season to all my Leos out there. Y'all make sure y'all jump down in my comments and show out. Happy Leo season. Y'all make sure y'all be bold on stage and exude that Leo energy like y'all naturally do. So, of course, y'all, I am going to make some content center around Leos while we're in the season of Leo. And I also want to talk about these conjunctions as well. So what I'm doing right now is actually pulling up the chart so I can look at it and talk with you all about it. But yeah, have y'all been feeling these conjunctions? Because I know I have. Mainly because I'm a Taurus and that Uranus, Neptune, and Mars conjunction actually that's all in my sign, so I'm feeling all of the effects of that, but in a good way though. But being that I'm feeling the effects of that, I do have to take a lot more time to myself and kind of like reassess and like you know reset and go from there. So yeah, with that, I just been feeling a lot of the energies within that, and I know it's mainly because it's in my sign, so I'm gonna feel it the most. Okay, so I do want to jump into the Chiron and Leo. Basically, I did this with Cancer. We are Chiron. Basically, is like in the Greek mythology, he is known as a healer, a philosopher, and a teacher. Basically, who had the ability to heal everyone around him but himself. So Chiron, what he represents in astrology, is basically our core wounds, our traumas, how we over and also how we overcome them. The house placement just represents basically the area in life where the wounds or trauma is occurring, or basically also the area in life where it needs the work as well. And you need to bring more attention to that area in life in order for you to extend, and grow. So when we have Chiron and Leo here, we know Leo is a fire, but it is fixed fire. So you still have all the positive traits of the goal getting, the center of attention, first in line to do stuff within this energy, but it is fixed. So when you're thinking about the Chiron and how it moves through Leo, Leo this can manifest a person who core wound may be coming from not believing in themselves or having resistance and displaying Leo qualities like being on stage, being confident, being unique, enjoying life to the fullest, being fearless. So when your Chiron is here, you have trouble displaying a lot of those positive quality traits that come from Leo because that's where the pain and the wound is. Now, the house is basically the area in life where this wound is occurring. So, also, this can also look like a person who are reluctant to celebrate themselves, say when they reach a goal or want to celebrate a victory. These will be people like, I don't want to have too much fun, and I did what I was supposed to do, and when you put in the hard work, it's important to reward yourself. Talk your shit. Go off. You deserve it, So make sure that you're not so resistant to show yourself love when, you do great things. And I know when you're dealing with this Chiron and Leo wound, it kind of aspirates that and it makes it harder to do it because it's like internally you be like, God, it's like I want to celebrate, I want to be on stage, I want to live fearless, and I want to live effortlessly, but a big part of me internally feel like I can't do it, or I feel very guilty for doing it, almost like I'm undeserving of celebrating myself. So this can also manifest as people. I've seen this manifest also as people who, if they have a hard time themselves, like celebrating when they accomplish goals or anything like that, they have a hard time seeing people who are like over the top when they reach goals and say go extravagant parties, go shopping and stuff like that. They kind of may have a side eye look into these people because it's like they be like, who do they think they are? They're arrogant, they're a show off, but in reality, they secretly probably want to display these qualities but don't feel comfortable displaying these qualities simply because they just don't have the confidence to do it. So this is kind of like a pain or like a trigger point for them per se. So also I've seen this manifest in being reluctant to show like talents and like your creative pursuits or skills or qualities or things, like that, because it's always that thing in the back of your head. Or either you fear the judgment that may come from it, or you feel like you're not deserving, or feeling like you shouldn't be doing this. So if you do have, say, Chiron and Leo, the main thing here is to understand that you have that Chiron and Leo because it's teaching you to adopt the positive traits of the Leo archetype within this area of your life. And this is what you should actually be striving more towards, so you can walk more within your truth and kind of balance out other energies within your chart that may be conflicting to this Chiron and Leo placement. So that was kind of like it for the Chiron and Leo. Also, what I did want to talk about was this conjunction, because I see we have our Uranus, Mars, and I believe it's the North Node. So this is a pretty powerful conjunction, because our North Nodes is our points of destiny. The place where we elevate, we heal, and we grow. So this is also conjuncted with Uranus as well as Mars. And Mars is that passion, that fire, that go-getter, your outward energy, how you drive, how you go out and get stuff, and how you do things, how you put out that masculine energy. And it's also coupled with Uranus, which is the unexpected, abrupt change. Now, these are three powerful placements, because this is going to affect everyone. Even if you really don't acknowledge it, you may feel internally like the change has to be made in your life. Now, I don't know which area in your life you're looking to make those changes, but you will feel the need to make these changes. And the thing is, these changes, because this Uranus is here next to it, they're going to come whether you want them to or not. So it's best to go with the changes and be open to the changes that you have to make in whatever area of your life. So when this Uranus energy hits you, it's not such a shock, as you won't have to basically spend so much time recovering from the unpredictable energy, because you weren't prepared for it. And with Mars here too, this is another action-packed planet. This is your goal-getting energy, so you're going to feel more prone than ever, have more energy than ever to see these goals, actions, or thoughts, or anything you're trying to change up through. Now, again, it is in the sign of Taurus. So wherever Taurus is located in your chart, this is where you probably may feel these aspects the most, especially if you have this aspect with the Taurus, the Mars, and the North Node conjunction. You're definitely going to feel this. But even so, just look at where you have Taurus in your chart, and pay attention to where some of these energies may be happening as well. And also keep in mind too, with the North Node, this is fated changes. So these are things that are meant to come, meant to transpire in your life. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Being that it is in the sign of Taurus, with the Mars and Uranus, Uranus is definitely Aquarius, and it's better in the Aquarius energy. It struggles a little bit in the Taurus energy because Taurus is fixed. The earth energy doesn't really too much like a welcome change that much. So this is where the conflict can lie with Uranus and Taurus. So that's where the energy may come to, where you feel like you want to make these changes, and you have the thought process and the ideal to do it. But being that it's in Taurus, you may feel a little bit resistance or maybe hesitant to. So be mindful not to get stuck in that energy, and make sure you embrace and welcome those changes, because I don't know everyone personally, but with these three conjunctions in life, there will be changes in your life. What area, I'm not sure, but just make sure that you use these energies that are currently that we have here to the best of your abilities. So if you need to make changes in your career, whether that's getting a higher paying job or saying, you know what, I don't want to work anymore, I want to go into business for myself, make sure you do the proper research and do the necessary take the necessary steps and tools to set you up. So when opportunities arrive, maybe unexpected opportunities arrive with that Uranus energy, you'll be prepared for it, and it won't be such a blow, you know. So with that, I didn't want to ramble too much about the conjunction. I did just want to mention it because it is important. Uh, a lot of changes are going down. I know I'm definitely feeling it in many different areas in my life. And my best advice to you is to make sure that you're making sure that you're open and clear within your mind, so you'll know the necessary moves to make. Because these changes are coming whether you like them or not. And the thing is, the thing I appreciate and respect about astrology so much is that no, we aren't. No, astrology should not rule your life, but it is a damn good map to help navigate certain things that are going on in the unknown world that have a great effect on our daily lives, events and things like that. It's good to have a heads up to know, okay, how are these energies above affecting me, and how can I get ahead on this so I won't be a victim to the shit that's going down out here. So that was it, family. I will see y'all in my next video.